Hello and welcome to our latest video showing our action from a 48-hour session on the Cat and Carp Lake at Milemead Fisheries in Devon. Having fished here a few times before, I organised this social session as my birthday fishing trip, booking the lake out exclusively for the first time. Needless to say, we're all targeting the Cat and Carp, with the lake holding carp to around £30 and rumours of the cats packing on the weight and reaching nearly or maybe just over £50. We all had an idea on where we preferred to fish, which luckily didn't clash with each other. So rather than draw swims, we just chose where we wanted to go. Nate and Lewis fancied the double peg of 7 and 8. John and Henry went in pegs 11 and 12, and I went in peg 2. Firstly, as that's one of the favourite catfish swims, and it also meant I could easily move to peg 3 or the double swim of 4 and 5. I knew Tom was coming on the Tuesday, so I baited the island pegs of 4 and 5, and he also ended up fishing peg 6 for a few hours. Tim also made an appearance for the last few hours on the Wednesday before we left, fishing peg 3 with me for an hour or so. Knowing we had 48 hours to fish, I wanted to get some bait in a few spots to give me, and as it happens Tom, a few different options to fish. So the first thing I did was spot some bait over to the island of pegs 4 and 5. The idea was to add a few more spots throughout the day and evening before leaving this spot for at least 24 hours before fishing it. This would give the fish a chance to have a free feed, building their confidence and hopefully increasing the chances of nicking some extra bites. As you'll see later in the video, this idea definitely worked, just not for my benefit. Right, so this is the bait I've been spotting out to the island off peg 4 and 5. So real simple, just frozen sweet corn and some mixed size pellet in there. This is the marine feed pellet. All sorts of size in there from 4, 6, 8 and 10 mil I think. So yeah, just a good old size, or mix of sizes. Bit of colour in there of the corn as well. Haven't added anything else to it, no liquids or anything, I've just kept it really simple. And just spotted out for about 15 spods in one spot, just to see if it gets any fish moving in that area. I might not even fish it till tomorrow or even Wednesday. But just putting a bit of bait out there. And I'll stick a rod on it if I see any patch of the bubbles or fish moving in the area, crashing out. I'll just stick a PVA bag on it and see if we can nick a fish off it.
Is this your bottom rod?
Yeah, see, well, we tried to float over there, it spooked off a little bit. So I just put a solid PVA bag over there, chipped it out with a baiting pole.
Nice.
About half hour ago.
Under the tree?
Yeah, just the side of it.
That's where Henry is catching all of his carp, mate.
Yeah. Not massive, but it's a fish.
Very nice.
They're on these little rods.
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
Oh, that fish.
It's a nice mirror.
That's an upper double at least, isn't it?
Did look like it. Nope.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, man.
At the last second he
Careful.
went for the dive.
Don't go bumping it off.
No. Not on the first one.
Nice fish as well. So I had a 15 out a few weeks ago, and that's bigger than that.
Whoa. See when you want it. He's not quite ready.
He's ready, come on.
It's a great little rods you got though, aren't they?
Yeah, nice. Probably the biggest fish I've seen.
What was that on again, sorry? The PVA bag and what was on it?
That was crushed up krill, some 2mm pellet, and what was a 14mm krill pop up?
Nice.
Huh? Yeah.
He's in.
Is it in?
He's
Yes. Come on, that's quite a nice fish. Hang on, leave it in there a second. I'll just.
That is a nice fish.
Oh yeah, not quite as big as I thought.
No.
15. That's full of spawn though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Look at this mountain there.
They're getting ready to go, aren't
Yeah, we timed it perfect. I think another week would have been.
they? Mate, I was just watching the weather thinking, we are.
I say.
That is very nice, mate.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
19. Well, no, mine's
18,
7,
18 and a half. 18 and a half.
Yeah, about 18
Nice.
Oh,
Bad
yeah,
start.
man.
Nice.
First one out.
Way
We're going to be
bigger
fishing a
than
couple hours as well. Fair play.
18 and a half.
So it didn't take long to get the first fish on the bank. The krill-based solid bag getting me yet another bite. Next to get some action was John, but it wasn't from a carp or a catfish.
Not too bad. Might be a decent sized bream, that's all. Hey Chris. Oh, it's an eel. Yeah, there's eels on every lake. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. That one's fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's on. Floating. Another eel, bigger eel.
Another eel.
Eel?
Yeah.
Quite a big eel, isn't it?
Just bigger. Tell you what, he's proper scrapping. Put a hair rig on this time as well.
Did ya?
Yeah. Hoping, yeah, hips in the side of the mouth.
We said you're putting a bigger bit of spam on to avoid the eels.
That's a decent sized eel.
Eels loving the spam.
It's literally not giving up. Fighting that cow. That's a big eel.
Not in that.
Whoa,
He's a decent sized eel.
look at that. Look at that for an eel.
Nice, look how it's hooked as well.
Yeah, perfect, bottom jaw.
That's impressive.
That is it.
Unfortunately, Nate failed to get any video footage of this monster catfish, weighing in at an impressive 42 pounds. It was also a monster of a battle, with Nate getting close to losing the fish in the snag behind the island. However, with some constant pressure, Nate persuaded the cat out and was later able to land it. Good fishing, mate, and a new PB catfish for you. It was proving to be a productive day, and Henry's rod was away next. You in, mate?
Yes.
Is it a cat? Feels like it's pulling hard.
Get on, Henners.
Definitely feels the biggest I've ever had.
Yeah?
Yeah. Probably not even that big, probably like 10 pounds or something. No!
Is it off?
No!
No.
Oh.
You're in, mate? That's a lovely looking carp. Oh my god, that is a lovely looking fish.
Yes, man. Well done, son. Check that out.
Let's have a look.
That's a beast.
That's, oh yeah, look at that. Lovely looking fish.
That's, I'd say probably almost 20.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not be far off.
Look at it.
19 maybe.
Sweet.
Nice one.
Right, ready?
Buzzing.
So the heartbreak of losing his first fish was quickly forgotten with this stunning 20-pound mirror. Henry's new PB and probably the best looking fish of the trip. With the evening drawing in and no more action on my cart setups, I got one rod ready for the cats for the night. I love using spam for both carp and cats, and this is how I went about using it. I used a nice chunky bit of spam attached to a nice long hair on a size 4 curved hook. I've got a fairly long hook link of strong coated braid attached to one of the Corda leader lead clip setups. However, rather than attach the lead to the lead clip, I've slid the swivel of the lead onto the leader itself, turning it into a running lead setup. The reason I do this is because I want the leader to act as added protection from being cut off from the cats, but I also want the lead to cause as little resistance as possible. I believe the cats will often drop the bait as soon as they feel any resistance from a lead, so having free running line gives more time for the hook to set in the mouth and should result in better hookup ratios. I fish the spam over a mix of pellets, boilie and liquids, and I'll show you this now. So here's my catfish bait mix. I start by adding a good helping of mixed size halibut pellet. These break down at different speeds, offering constant release of attraction while still providing some whole pellet too. Next goes in some krill boilie. I squeeze them just enough to open them up, but keep most of them as whole boilies. This is because I want to keep them as bigger freebies, as the pellet already offers lots of smaller particles. But I also want the boilies to release as much flavour as possible. Next goes in a good helping of krill liquid, worm liquid and predator liquid. I then just give it a good mix around to let those liquids soak into the bait. John was the first to catch that night, landing this low double-figure carp not long before midnight. What did you think? Yours in, Henry, or? You feel alright? Much to our amusement, a sleepy Henry was determined to keep getting in the way with a rod we had to reel in after the fish went through his line. What, man? You need to get out of the way of that rod.
What rod?
He just hit me with
Is he
it.
still got it?
Yeah. Go over there a bit. Anywhere but this peg.
I think this is a carp.
Yeah, it is a carp, I've seen it, yeah. Scaly one. The common, is it? No, it's not. No, that's a mirror. No, it is a common. The scales on top just make it look like a mirror. Grab the rod. You trust Henry to do that?
You're right, Ennis.
Or are you going to the right?
Yeah.
After that. Nice. You're 13.
Right.
Go away with this rod. Go over there somewhere.
Alright.
The next morning quickly arrived, and I had no indications through the night. However, after putting out a fresh load of bait with a bunch of popped up worms, I soon had a lot of fizzing over my spot, and I was confident it wouldn't be long until I had a bite. The worm rig is similar to the spam rig I was using, the only difference being I use a piece of cork either side of the worms. One piece to stop the worms from sliding towards the hook, reducing the chances of the hook point becoming masked, and the other to provide a solid base for a boilie stop to be secured. The cork can be trimmed down so that the worms are popped up just above the lake bed. Moments after I stopped filming, the rod was away, and after a good battle, this 16-pound old looking mirror was at the bottom of my landing net. What a great way to start this stunning morning, and the change in tactics seemed to have paid off. Or you're on film in your boxes. Getting that for you. Yeah, I can see the line in the water tearing off.
He's not big, big.
Nice, man. Good luck.
Wrap this up close.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were going in, and I saw your feet.
I was actually just thinking Lake Sea's really dead at the minute.
Yeah.
Oh, got some energy.
Yeah, nice take, wasn't it? Just rolled off. Great look, isn't it?
It's how the pros fish, son. You're just jealous, Tom. Just stay here and let it bother me.
Lovely.
Who says you need all the carp gear?
Then, in true Tom style, this happened. Oh, did you need another net?
If we want to hold him in the net for a minute, which we probably do. This one's running as well, Tommy. Just put him between that phone.
Yeah, well, let me grab the net for you.
Yeah,
Literal double take.
Well, yeah, as that one was running over there, we fought that line and tangled up with
Yeah,
this one. Picked it up to get out of the way and it just started running.
Nice. You seen them yet?
That one's a cat. He's
What?
This one I think he stayed.
You
He stayed well under. I've got stuff going on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Cheeky little guy. That make him snoring.
I want to get it out now.
Yeah, don't put it too hard though.
Yeah, just keep the pressure.
Make sure you
on.
keep, yeah. Double take. You're a jammy.
Well, I think
Start lifting, but not too much. No, oh, is that this guy? Oh, there's something else over there in those trees, isn't it?
I think you might have caught onto the line. But I think you freed it.
Oh, it's gone that way.
right. Will this cat just come in now?
I want him to go on this one as well. It's coming out.
Oh, that's not a small cat, mate.
It's not a small cat at all. He's in. Tom, come grab this rod quick.
Right, leave that there. Whee.
There you go. Okay,
Right,
grab
let
the
you.
other net.
Yeah, right, cool. Can't believe you just come and caught a cat like that.
Boom, day session. Who needs a night session, eh, Tom?
It's your first fish.
Mad, isn't it?
I bet that's a cat as well.
Yeah.
Does it feel like it?
Get off its wrist with her.
He's going to go into second place.
Huh?
He's
Oh,
going to go to
no.
second place. It's been 4 hours.
It's mad, isn't it?
To be fair, it's been a little. Sorry.
No, alright. Yeah, just,
Leave him alone.
yeah. Get this one in and worry about,
Classic Tom, that is.
isn't it?
Classic Tom.
He's actually going to second place.
That's a lovely rod, that.
Yeah, feels good, doesn't it? That might be the biggest.
Everyone else sets up for him.
He's
Even
kept his head
casts
down.
out
It might be
for him.
another cat, you know.
Hold
It
on, the
might
boat
be.
did that. The boat didn't work.
He did drive the boat.
Cast this,
He did
and
drive
I
the
did
boat.
cast this.
You did cast that, yeah.
Yeah, Chris made me.
So one was on the sail, and one was just on a little pink citrus pop-up, a little PPA bag. Tiny little bait.
It's a citrus, wasn't it? And that was just out there.
Maybe the weather has just pushed the cats out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not interesting. Just about right watch. I was thinking, oh, I'm on the dark side of the net.
Literally, that rod had gone, it was running over there, so we genuinely thought it just
Yeah.
got the line. To get that spot pattern, and then it fell in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that, yeah.
That's where it was, that's where Chris was. good
This
fish,
is
Tom.
the point where you'll lose them right under the rods.
Don't say that. I'll be absolutely gutted if it comes off now.
Not gonna come off.
Look at us all gathered round.
Yeah,
with
so
close to the back of the
close.
camera.
That'd be quite a good
We'll
photo
walk
actually.
away and suppose
One of
it
us
goes
is
straight
just
in.
comes up. It'll be me, you, and Chris. One of us is just going to be tiny.
It's so tiny. Don't want to come in.
No, they have second wind.
This is like 7th.
This is like the whole time you had that other one. That's going to be a nice fish.
Come on. Oh, there's a cat. That's even bigger.
I'll let you go for a minute. You go. I don't want to use forfeit the score yet for this one.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
That's a brace of.
Racing.
Well, I'm not going to say it until it's in the net.
Tom is the jammiest.
To be fair, he's had a bad run recently.
You ain't coming in yet. I haven't got him yet. If I can get him.
That's a good
That-
fight.
That's more.
No,
That's another 40 right there.
I reckon mid-30. We'll see.
That's pain.
See.
Whatever it is.
Yes,
Mate,
mate.
this
Nice.
bugger might have just beat our PB. Nice, mate.
That's a good mid-30, mate. I think we sort that one out first because he's been in the net.
Yeah.
longer.
Right, remember.
I think that one is coming.
I don't think you're
close.
far off.
I don't think you're far off.
I think it's a 40 that one.
Right, let me zero it.
Really, yeah, definitely not far off.
Zeroed. Right, ready?
Yeah. Oh, 24 and a half.
So 21 and
21 and a half.
21 and a half.
there you go.
Nice, mate.
Very nice.
You got to get a picture of these.
Oh yeah, you have to. So if you hold him, stand that side, lift up. If he starts to slime out, just drop him straight in. Flick that over, because then you won't drop him on the thing.
I'll try.
And the second fish weighed in at an impressive 35 pounds. Tom wasn't too keen on holding the catfish up for the camera, but what a moment and what a bit of angling that was to share with everyone. Landing either one of those fish would have been great to see, but to see both of them landed at the same time with everyone around willing Tom to land them when Tom had only been fishing for a few hours was something special to be part of. With only a few hours to go, Tim managed to make a last-minute appearance. There have been carp regularly visiting the margins between pegs 2 and 3, so Tim dropped a small mesh bag with a small krill pop-up about a foot off the bank. 5 minutes later, he was into a fish, which, at £14, turned out to be a new PB. It's a bit more of a bend, that's it. She didn't want it to go slack because that's when the hook can come out.
Just to turn up like that. Yeah, no, it was great though.
More happy.
Chris was happy.
Who turns up for 4 hours, catches 2 cats and a carp?
2 carp.
You have 1 carp, didn't he?
That's what it's 2.
No, I think I have 1 carp, 2 cats.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right. Oh well, whichever. I mean, what a session, you know? That's right, to turn up like that.
And to get them at the same time as well, it's yeah, chuff for him, but also like,
But also,
ah.
yeah.
But yeah, we've had some really nice fish out, some really nice carp out.
Good.
It hasn't been prolific, but it's been nice enough.
At least it's, yeah, at least it's in general, lakes fish very well. Yeah, I wasn't paying 12 down there.
That's it. It's been really odd. That's it.
Yeah, it's always been my favourite. But I think
Does it feel like good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. A bit more tension on the rod, so a bit more of a bend all the time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Completely forgot what I'm supposed to be
Been a while, is it?
doing. Ages.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Yeah, it's been good.
So remember,
That's okay, yeah.
yeah, I mean it's close in, so you're not having to do much reeling or anything.
No, he's all
It's
good.
just tiring out in front of you.
Well, I did start drying out my landing net. Oh, you had? Now you've got to get it all slimy again now.
So yeah, same with the hooking mat and stuff as well.
Sorry, that's what I meant in hooking mat.
But yeah, no, thanks for having us.
That's alright. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, it's been a real nice trip, and nice. If this is the last fish, nice fitting way to everyone who's come has caught them, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Tim.
They've been cruising along here the last 2 days. So I thought it's worth a try, isn't it?
Stick a bait in. And
That's been like 5 minutes.
literally
5 minutes. But yeah, there's a spot of bubbles coming off the point there as well.
There's a chance of another one yet then.
Yeah, I might end up staying a bit later than I thought.
Yeah, that's right. Why not?
You can't help it, can you?
No, well, if there's fish there to be caught, that's why I wanted to move, because there's just nothing in front of us. On the first night, it was fizzing everywhere, they were crashing everywhere, big heads coming up. So we thought, oh, Tuesday night will be good, but
Okay.
about 6 o'clock last night, it just went dead, didn't it? All the small fish stopped showing, it went dead flat.
Just didn't produce.
No, we had one run between us, and that came off. That's all right, though. You got the tension set about right, yeah. So you just, if it does take line, that's fine. So keep tension on, well done. Lift up a little bit.
All gonna happen.
All kicking off. I'm not coming for 2 days next time. I'm going to come up for 4 hours on one day, go home, and come back 4 hours the next day.
Yeah.
I'll just see where you guys are fishing about. Right, that's quiet. I'm going there. Oh, do you see it then? I couldn't see it. I bet it's a cat.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. No. No, it's not a cat. It's not hard enough. But... Well, it's got nearly 10 minutes now. Enjoying the fight?
Yeah, he's still going.
There was time for one last fish for me before we left. This one coming from the island I had pre-baited on the first day. That spot, although only fished for a few hours in total, had produced 2 double-figure carp and a 35-pound catfish. I think this proves the point that by offering some safe bait over a period of time can be a huge advantage if you've got the chance to do so. I'll certainly be using this tactic again in the future. Congratulations to Nate, who won our annual trophy for the biggest total weight of cats and carp. He also had the biggest fish too, the greedy. Thanks for watching.
It's so tiny.